Everyone experiences loss at some point in their lives, and our next guest created a journal to help with the grieving process. Author Shantelle Gamble joins me now. So great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Okay, so what ultimately inspired you to write What I Thought Would Be Forever? What personal experiences kind of influenced its development?
Life.
Yeah.
Life happens, right?
Right.
All the things that you thought when you're young and naive that would happen and be forever doesn't happen all the time. And that's what happened to me. Relationships, family members passing away, friendships just not lasting like I thought they would be, and having a moment in church. And I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I can't cry about the things I no longer have anymore. And that title came to me. And I said, well, here we go. Here we go.
Wow. Well, it is a very powerful title, What I Thought Would Be Forever. What does that mean to you, though? Like, why did you create that as your title?
Because things were not forever. Reality set in as you got older, as I've gotten older.
Right.
Like, everything is not what you thought it would be. And so the title came while I was at church one day, and I said, well, okay, well, let's go with it. Let's write this and let's see, because it's a lot of things have ended. But it's a lot of things that can start over again as well.
Right. And so this is a journal.
Yes.
So it kind of gives, it's a self-guided, kind of prompts you. Tell me a little bit about when someone opens that book, what they can experience from it.
They're going to experience opportunity to start over, opportunity to get on that other side of hurt, that other side of doubt, the other side of just things that have stopped. You get on that other side. You get to get back on the caboose. Yeah. You know, that other side of like,
it's not going to leave you.
Get back on. It will not leave you. It's here for you, I promise. You get back on that other side. You get up again. That's what they can experience.
And many people struggle with choosing themselves after experiencing loss. So why do you believe that self-love and self-discovery are such important parts of dealing with a healing journey?
Because it's about you.
Yeah.
This life is about things that you have to do to make sure you're happy.
We only get one life.
One.
Yeah.
And in all actuality, you can live so many times.
Right, that's true.
You can get up every day because the sun does shine, and you get up every day. But you have to make the choice to do that.
Right.
And
that's
that starts with you. Once you make that choice, like, hey, I believe that I deserve all the happiness of life. Because life is happy. Life is good, and you have to make the decision. And I think once you make that decision, that's when everything changes for you.
Your journal is designed, like I said, as a 30-day guide healing experience. So what transformations do you hope readers experience by the end of those 30 days?
Oh man, I want you to be happy. I want you to experience a smile like you've never had before. I want you to experience a joy and a laughter and a release.
A release. Yes. That's a good point.
The shoulder where you can breathe and exhale. There it is right there. That is what I want you to feel after 30 days. Like I am now able to breathe again.
Yeah, and move forward.
And see light.
Because sometimes you can feel stuck.
Yes, you can feel stuck. And I think we all, with the climate that's happening and just life itself, can feel stuck at times. But once you make the decision, like I am here again, you relax those shoulders and you take that deep breath and you just go out and feel the sun on you because you deserve it.
And throughout the journal, you emphasize that healing doesn't have to be rushed or look like anyone else's journey. We are all different after all, right? So why is it important for people to give themselves permission to heal at their own pace?
Because it's your life. You decide what works and what time works for you.
Right.
But the thing is, you have to make the decision though. I think that's the first thing. That first step, you have to make the decision. This is what I want to do. No longer do I want to be that person or stuck in that space anymore. I want something better.
Right.
Once you make that decision to do so, the curtains open, the cloud moves away, the sky start opening up and the birds start singing. Like everything becomes a little bit light because you decided to want to take the step to be better and to heal.
And I think a lot of people, when they feel stuck, they don't see that yet, right? But the hardest decision is probably that first one.
Listen.
To make the decision to change.
Once you make the decision, just trust yourself.
Yeah.
Trust that it will get better. Make the decision. That's the hardest part. And I'm telling you, the step one on anything is the hardest thing to do in life. But once you make the decision to do it, it's probably going to be the best. I don't say probably, it will be the best decision.
How many years was this in the making for you, by the way?
I would say I never thought that I would be an author.
Right.
Honestly, I didn't. That's not what I thought. I know I love to speak and talk to people, but I never thought I'd be an author. I think the years of me just going through things that I never thought I would experience brought this all together at this time this year.
Right.
It brought it all together. I would say just life just happens and you don't expect it to. happen the way that you didn't see it lined up.
Right.
You know, because they tell you what they tell you. Write down this, make a plan, and you know, have the journals out. Write all this stuff out.
Affirmations. You can do all the things. Doesn't mean it's gonna.
Doesn't mean it all
Work
plans
out.
out that way.
Right.
Right? And here
Right.
we are today giving people a start, giving someone a
Yes.
start. It doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter your gender, it doesn't matter any of those things.
Right.
You know, the start begins with you no matter where you are.
Well, what is next for you as an author? I know you said you weren't expecting to be one. Do you have any more journals or books on the way?
Yes, I do. I have another one on the way. Kind of secretive on the time frame we're going to drop it, but it is on the way. It's not in my timing. It's all in the timing of what's supposed to happen in my life, being aligned in the right space. So I'm happy about knowing that it will come though.
Okay.
And I'm excited for the next one. It's going to be amazing.
Well, you let us know so
I
we can
will.
let everyone else know. But where can we find your book, your journal?
Oh, man, you're going to go to Amazon.
Okay.
It's what I thought would be forever on Amazon right now.
Wonderful. Well,
Yes.
thank you so much for joining us and
you.
empowering us to take the chance on us.
Yes.
And no longer feeling stuck. If you're dealing with anything, this could be a great way to kind of like open your mind and move forward.
Very much so.
So thank you so much for
And
that.
thank you
I
for
can't wait to
having
read
me.
it and to get into work.
Yes.
Because, hey, this is a working journal.
Yes, yes.
We got prompts in here. I got to do some writing.
You have to.
Thank you
You
so
do.
much. I
Thank you for
appreciate it.
having me.
And if you'd like to see this interview again, everyone, just head to First Coast News Plus.